This week on Police 10-7, there's chaos on the streets of Hamilton.
Old school cartel!
A South Auckland party ends in a number of arrests.
They were all fighting. It was women fighting. They were doing worse damage than me.
And John Chappell has to deal with an assault at a South Auckland takeaway.
Smacked them over for no reason, man. I can't believe it.
What are you walking down the middle of the road for?
I just needed right turn.
Yeah, but what are you walking down the middle of the road for? There's a footpath and there's a road. Road is for cars, and you walk on there. Okay? Yep. See ya. Oh my goodness me.
It's a typical Saturday night in Hamilton, and Constable Tyra Jacobson is patrolling in an incident car with Constable Peter Kana. As they pull up at a set of traffic lights, a scuffle breaks out in the middle of the road.
Straight here, round here, round here, go left.
Tyra and Peter move in to break it up, but the scene's very confused and people are still pushing and shoving each other around.
Are you guys going to start fighting in front of us? Are you going to lock you up just by fighting right in front of me? Use your head, okay? Think a wee bit, settle down, get onto the pavement, get off the road, get off the road.
Miss, can I just...
What's the story?
Nothing.
Who was fighting?
No one.
How'd you get this in your mouth?
And then a guy called Troy makes two bad decisions. He decides to get involved.
They come in the stripes, in the blue. He tried to find me and I'm trying to find him.
Hey.
And then he decides to take no notice of the girl who's trying to get him away.
They're right here in the stripes. Tell him to bring it
Yeah,
down here.
Okay, oi! I don't want the attitude, all right? I'm not really particularly worried about who was
But Troy's attitude doesn't improve, and eventually Tyra arrests him for disorderly behaviour.
That's it. I'm not going to put up with that. Hand behind your back. Hand behind your back. Thank you. That was a really stupid thing to do.
What have I done, man?
You pushed me, didn't you?
This shit. Old school cartel. Yeah. What did I do wrong, man?
You have the right to refrain from making a statement, the right to consult and instruct a lawyer without delay in private, and that right will be given to you as soon as practicable. Okay?
What did I do?
I had warned you about 6, 7, 8 times. How many times did I warn you?
Yeah, but what
to
did I
settle
do,
down
man?
and shut up. How many times?
He was stirring me up.
You were winding yourself up, you were arguing with him in front of all these people here. What do you think was going to happen?
Because
If you had just shut your mouth, turned around and gone home, none of that would have happened. It wasn't a very brainy thing
Even
to
back
try
at the
and
station, Troy's still insisting that he's done nothing wrong.
I mean, I've had a smack in the face and I don't know if I know. I don't know who it was from.
A check of Troy's background reveals that he's never been in trouble with the police before, making him eligible for diversion. A scheme that means a minor offence like this one will not result in a criminal record.
When you get released from here, we don't want you to go back downtown, eh? You just head on.
No.
But when Peter Kana performs a routine search, Troy's bad night turns into a disaster. Peter finds a small plastic bag containing crystals in the pocket of Troy's jacket.
What's this?
Well, I don't know what the hell it is.
In your pocket? So what was it? You tell me. You tell me.
I don't know.
Heavy purple dolphins on it?
The crystals that Troy's denying knowledge of look like methamphetamine.
It's a Class B drug. It's methamphetamine, by the looks of things, but we'll get it tested anyway and find it out for sure.
Methamphetamine.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Coke.
speed. Methamphetamine.
Faced with this information, Troy tries a different tack.
No, man, it ain't my jacket.
It ain't your jacket. Whose jacket is it?
It's my girlfriend's.
Girlfriend's jacket.
Yeah.
What's your girlfriend's name? What's her last name?
Kelly, I don't know. I've just been seeing her.
Just been seeing her.
Yeah. I know your name's Kelly, but...
So you're saying she's your girlfriend, but she's just some chick you've met? That's what you're saying?
Well, she's the girl I'm screwing at the moment.
Too much information. Okay, that's fine. Is there anyone that you want us to contact to let them know that you're here?
No, I'd rather not. Well, it depends when I'm going to get out. Am I going to get out in the morning or tonight?
It's up to the senior sergeant here.
Tonight.
Tonight.
Oh, no, well, never mind. I don't want to upset my mother.
While Troy doesn't want to upset his mother, he seems to be doing his best to try Tyra Jacobson's patience.
You advise we're not going to tell anybody that you're in custody. Is that what you want?
Am I going to court?
You will be going to court at a future day, but that'll be explained later. Okay, this is just for here and now. Okay?
What am I going to court for?
For disorderly behaviour and possession of Class B drugs. Okay, I've already explained that to you, but we'll talk about it a bit more later if you like. What I'm saying is here, do you want to sign this to say that you don't want anyone advised that you're here?
Well,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
It depends, you know, what am I going to court for? Something I didn't do.
Okay, that's not the point. The point is that you're here with us now. Do you want us to tell anyone that you're here? Do you want us to call someone and let them know that you are here?
And what difference is that going to make?
It is up to you, yes or no. Do you want someone called or not?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, give me the pen.
Well, I'll sign it then.
Thank you.
Okay, here.
Yep.
With Troy's signature on the form, Tyra can finally hand him over to the watchhouse keeper.
All right, we're just trying to get you
His
through.
guilty plea to disorderly behaviour cost him $250, and as a first offender, he was given diversion on the drugs charge.
Where'd he go? Up there, left. Yeah, 107 Churchill.
South Auckland constables John Chappell and Casey Broad have just been called to an assault in Manarewa.
Who's been assaulted?
Only minutes before, 3 young Polynesians had attacked a young guy outside a takeaway.
We got a description?
Yep, 3 islanders, all got caps on.
The 3 had already escaped into the next street.
Where did you see them jump the fence?
Just over there, at the back there.
Just here?
Yeah. They jumped right over onto Remo.
Okay.
The arrival of Kane Cording and his dog Shaka means the pursuit can begin in earnest, and Shaka's quickly on the scent, leaving John and Casey to gather witness statements.
Smacked them over for no reason, man. I can't believe it. I go around the corner, go toilet, come back.
People that witnessed the...
Everyone, the shopkeepers, people waiting in their cars.
The victim's brother Steve had been just around the corner when the attack had happened.
We parked right here, pulled up.
Yep.
I went that way to the toilet.
Yep.
And by the time I pretty much, was going, I heard my brother bang.
Okay, where was he standing?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
When I came around the corner, he was face down, breathing right there. Bottle was in his face. So I don't know if I got hit by the bottle or what.
All right. And when you saw him lying on the ground, were these 3 standing around him?
Oh, no, they were already over there.
Okay.
The bystanders were around him. They were already across the road. Congratulating each other.
Oh, okay.
Putting their medals on.
Other witnesses confirm Steve's story.
But yeah, by the time I got over here, they were running up through here, you know.
Oh, okay. Which one smashed him? Which one hit him? Could you describe him? What he was wearing, or?
Oh, it looked like a jacket.
Yeah.
And a bit of white.
Yeah.
With something going down through the centre.
Oh, okay.
I'd know, like it.
If you saw it,
you'd see him. I'd know exactly, you know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll grab your details.
While they're taking statements, news comes in that one of the offenders has been caught.
He's tracked from the last known location that these offenders were seen running from, and he's tracked and he's managed to get one of the 3 alleged offenders. So we're just going through to Papakura now to question him in relation to what's happened tonight.
At Papakura, Constable Renee Leth's already put the offender in an interview room.
He jumps out of his car and starts looking over at me, and I'm eating my pie at the shop with a few mates, and
right.
we've been on the ales, and he looks over and sort of gives me a funny look, and he gave him a tss underneath my breath. And comes, walks into the shop, about a split second later walks back out and starts walking over, and bro, what's up, man, you know? And he's going, oh man, what's up, man, what's up? And then I pushed him away from me, and then straight after I pushed him, he jumps back and puts his face in my face, and I punched him and knocked him out.
Take you through to the cells and process you, and then you can grab a cell for the night, eh? Go to court tomorrow and tell the judge all about it.
Shoes off. Yep.
Unfortunately for Roger, removing his shoes means revealing the colour of his socks.
It's on camera now, you might as well explain yourself.
Roger eventually recovered from the embarrassment of having pink socks
Pink socks on me.
and was released on bail. However, he failed to turn up in court and there's currently a warrant for his arrest. The victim had suffered concussion and was released from hospital later that night. But after the break, we'll be at Hamilton Central Police Station with Derek.
No, not. Did I say you? Did I say you, sweetheart? No.
Not your sweetheart either.
Comms from HLP1. We'll tend to the 1K on the road.
Roger. Copy that 8
It's just after midnight. Constables Craig Chaplow and Chantel Berry are answering a call to deal with a man on State Highway 26 just outside of Hamilton.
Just heading to there's been a report from a driver of a truck and trailer unit that he was driving along State Highway 26 and had to swerve to avoid a male sleeping on the middle of the road. So we're just going to go and try and locate this male and firstly see if he's all right and then move him on.
When they arrive at the scene, they find a shadowy figure wandering along the road in the dark.
Why are you walking on the road?
What am I walking on the road? I'm walking
on the road.
I'm going to Whangamata. My parents live there. Can I have a lift, please?
No, we're not going to
Give me a
Whangamata.
lift. Would you like to take that? And I'll walk the rest of the way then. I'm going to Whangamata, okay? I stopped at Hamilton Police Station, okay? I was arrested 2 days ago. And I stopped in Hamilton Police Station because the police officer told me to go there and ask for a lift. And I've done that, and there's no available staff going there. I'm going there. My father lives there, okay? I live there.
It's probably best to head that way in the daytime, eh?
It is, yes.
Yep.
We can find
curfew. Yeah, just keep your distance here.
I have a curfew applied as of 10:30 tonight.
Yep. Just stay where you are. Yep.
To be in Whangamata at 10:30 tonight, okay?
Okay.
I've been down, listen, are you listening?
Yep, I'm listening.
I've been down to the Hamilton Police Station. I asked for a ride back there. I've met this young lady. I asked for, no, I know you.
Hey, before, can we carry this on the side of the road, okay? Because if a car comes up here, no, I'm just thinking of our safety.
Without an indicator, okay?
You
Get in your car and off.
Come and talk to us over here.
Get in your car.
I'm not going to stand on the road and talk to you, okay?
Get in your car and off. Have you
But
heard
Derek's
that?
had another idea.
Where's your
Instead of
indicator?
moving to safety, he'll abuse some onlookers.
Where's your hazard?
Hey, look.
Officer.
Just ignore him, all right?
Just ignore him.
Yep. Come over by the patrol car and talk to me, okay?
You got it? No indicators, no hazards. You got that?
Hey, look. Come over here. Come here. No, look. Come here.
Don't come here to me.
Okay, well, you listen to me now.
Yep.
You're not walking home tonight. No. You're not getting a lift with us. And we're not going to leave you on the side of the road. So what are we going to do?
So what? I'm going to go back to Hamilton. I've just walked half the way.
Okay.
Half the way.
Well, the other option is we lock you up for disorderly behaviour, all right?
And there's no disorderly about it. I'm trying to get home. I try.
No, walking in the middle of the road and your behaviour
now.
now.
It's not in the middle of the road.
But Derek takes no notice of Craig's warning, leaving only one way to get him off the road.
Do you want to just chuck your hands? You're under arrest for disorderly behaviour, all right? Just chuck your hands behind your back.
No, come on. Come on. Hey, sweetheart, come on. Have you got this? I've been arrested. Check it out on the paperwork, mate. Keep it on your camera. Check it out, eh? I asked them for a lift, and there was no one around here, okay?
All right.
Grab my bag. You got
Yeah, we got your bag.
He's got my bag. This is a joke, mate. You're a joke.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks a lot, eh? This is a joke, man. I'm trying to get home.
Hop in the car. Hop in the car.
Officer in the front, driver. I'd like to
All the way back to the station, Derek kept up his complaint that the police had failed to provide an adequate taxi service.
Hey, what is wrong with you, you piece of shit?
Just listen to me. The
No,
means by which you chose to go home was just going to endanger your life.
I'm not allowed to hitchhike.
All right. Yeah, not at this time of the night.
Are you
no, you're not.
listening? Are you listening?
I've listened to you enough.
Are you listening now?
I've listened to you enough.
Are you listening now?
I've heard enough.
I come into your police station, I asked for a ride back.
I've heard that story.
There was no... get...
You've told me that.
Oh, well, what the f*** do you want me
that.
to do? How the f*** do I get home?
Well, you're just gonna have to wait until the morning and catch a bus.
Having failed to endear himself to the officers on the street, Derek kept up the charm offensive all the way through processing.
I've done nothing but cooperate so I can go home. Okay? And this guy here thinks he's the f***ing doctor.
I'm a female, not a guy.
No, not. Did I say you? Did I say you, sweetheart? No.
Not your sweetheart either.
No, that's dead f***ing right. Miss, I've done nothing wrong. I'm trying to get home. I've told you that.
You're going to go and have a sleep, and at about 6 o'clock I'm going to let you out, okay?
So I wake up 1 o'clock, sweet as. And then I come in to see people and ask for a bit of assistance, and you put me on the street. Hey, how's that? You people are meant to be there for us. I see your senior sergeant. Hey, you're meant to be there for me.
The charge of disorderly behaviour was later changed to a warning. The police were happy just to get Derek off the road. And after he sobered up, he was released to make his own way back to Whangamata.
No, I'm not happy with that, miss. I'm not happy with that.
Because everyone wanted to put their 2 cents in, that's when it got out of control.
And I remember them pulling me up by my arms and I was just punching the cops in the face, and that's why I'm here. I'm up for assault.
They were all fighting. It was women fighting everybody.
Just been called to address the Manurewa. We've had multiple calls coming from the street, reports of a party that's out of hand, bottles being broken, and sounds of a female screaming as well. So at the moment we're the primary unit, and we're about a minute away, and we're just going to see what's happening.
For Constables Shane Mannix Bennett and Royce Aubrey, Saturday night parties in Manurewa often end like this. Too much drink, too much aggro, and finally there's fighting on the street as well as all around the house. Shane and Royce's job in these situations is to get the troublemakers away from the scene. But there's too many people for them to deal with alone. They're going to have to wait for backup.
Yep, well, 2 of us aren't going to do it, are we? Comms, RYI.
RYI.
How many units coming?
Moments later, more officers are on the scene, and another fight's broken out inside the house. And this is when it all went wrong for Jackie.
This Māori fella cop was telling me, go, just get out. But I had forgot one thing in there, and then he was going, no, just go. And in my sister's doorway, there's 4 stairs that go down, and I was just had 1 foot hanging off the side. And the cop from behind pulled me, and I fell down the whole 4 stairs.
When she saw her daughter was being arrested for assaulting a police officer, Mary Ann decided to join in.
He is going to be dead meat.
And then next minute he told me to keep quiet, otherwise I'll be had up for obstructing the peace.
Well, I will stand here and keep quiet.
I expect you to be quiet.
I will be.
You are causing problems now.
And then I turned around and I said to him, hey, I'm just speaking the truth of what the police are doing to us here. They're supposed to be here to protect us.
If I hear another yelling from you, you're coming with us. Do you understand?
Well, I won't yell. I'll just say.
Excellent. We have an understanding. Thank you.
I was standing, I had my car door open at the time.
You calm down. You tell your officers to calm down.
Then he yelled out to arrest me for obstructing. So he just handcuffed me, dragged me across the road.
You're under arrest for breach of the peace. Okay?
I'm standing.
But that wasn't the end of it. Inside, Mary Ann's daughter-in-law, Priscilla, was still refusing to calm down.
Seriously, you broke my arm.
They were grabbing anyone and everyone. Even if you were fighting, they grabbed me and I was just standing there. I was standing there trying to pull, you know, my sister-in-law and her man apart. And the cop grabbed me by the shirt and dragged me. And I'm like, you know, what the hell is going on? And then because I tried to, you know, get up, he arrests me.
The fight had been between the families of the couple that owned the house, and finally it quietened down and the officers began to disperse.
If any staff here had any involvement in those arrests, can you go back to Papakura now and sort that out?
At Papakura Station, Jackie was charged with obstruction and assaulting a police officer, although all she really wanted was another drink.
Give me a footy on so I can take it home. I haven't finished drinking.
Oh, that was the problem. You've had too much.
Yeah, 2 bottles. We just got there.
Oh, you haven't had enough?
I've been sober driver all night.
I'd hate to see how much trouble you get into if you started drinking.
Me? I didn't get into trouble. Do you see my name on the police record?
I honestly only drink one day a week, and it has
And
to be a
it's today.
Sunday because that's my only day off work.
And
I kind of drink with people that don't want to fight.
Marianne and her daughter-in-law Priscilla had both been taken to the station for a breach of the peace.
Instead of being physically charged in court, you're going to be put in here for a couple of hours. When you calm down, or when we think you've calmed down, then we're going to let you go. Okay, it's an alternative to being charged and going through the court system, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll turn the light on for you and...
Caesar!
Caesar, Crips.
The 3 women were warned and freed a few hours later after they'd had a chance to sober up and calm down. Jackie's charge of assaulting a police officer was later dropped. Next week on Police 10-7, a Hamilton drunk loses his dinner on the way to Central.
What is that? Yeah, how'd you get, mate?
We're with police in Christchurch dealing with teenagers and stolen cars.
Get down on your feet, mate. No, on your knees, on your knees.
And a report of vandalism in a local park leads the police to Nate.
No, that's disgusting.